Hello everybody, welcome back to my keto series. Now we're on week 2, completed, so finished that. I'm pretty excited to tackle on the new week. I will keep giving these videos. Now this one's just kind of a continuation on the previous week. New things I'm trying, new recipes I've made, including one for today, kind of finish off the week, something special that you guys can see at the end of the video. Go ahead, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. I want this to be, like I said, more of a community. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. I'll give my own videos every week, so it's better if we're all together on this. Without much further ado, let's get started. So my second week of keto has been quite different than the first week. I no longer have that keto flu that I was worried about never getting rid of, at least to some extent. At the beginning of the week, I was still, this is the end of week 1. I was still feeling a little irritable, a little bit, down, tired at times. But, as the second week rolled in, I'm feeling much better. One of the biggest differences between last week and this week is just how much I'm able to go to the gym. Like I said previously, I'm still doing my bike rides to and from work. Each are about 25 minutes back, and then 5 minutes to the gym, 5 minutes. So I'm getting about an hour of biking each day. In addition to that, I am going to the gym every day. Every day at 5:30 a.m. you can catch me at the gym, Export Fitness in Schaumburg, if you guys are ever interested in coming and saying hi, or even working out with me. Again, if you do want to work out and you're in the area, go ahead and send me a message on Instagram, DM me. I'll put my Instagram again at the bottom, and that's going to have my food for the week as well. Yeah, so week 2 has overall been good. I'm getting some of my gym strength back, which is very important to me. I'm able to get back to the lifts I was doing the previous week, the week before keto, and I definitely feel like I'm in the phase of ketosis, and I can prove it because I have those ketosis strips that I showed you guys last week. If you guys want, I'll probably link the previous video in this video, and you guys can go there and check out the Amazon link for that. Yeah, I'm registering pretty high up in the ketone levels, so all is good as of now. Some new things I've been trying this week, a little bit different. I actually went ahead and I bought something from Amazon. I'll have the link in the description. It's called Kettle and Fire. This is just bone broth. They have like beef, they have pork, they have chicken. I get the beef just because that's my preferred meat, but should you guys choose another one that's very good. It doesn't taste necessarily as good, but I mean, if you're into broths in general, it's very good. I like to put a little bit of salt myself just because I'm ingesting a lot of water in the day anyways, and I don't think it's really having a negative effect on me. In addition to that, just consistently eating my meats. I do have a pretty high protein intake as opposed to the typical keto diet. It's just slightly more, not very much. It's more, its fats are around 75%ish, and then I have the majority is going to be of the remainder is going to be protein, and then carbs at the end, because you can't really get away from them no matter how much you try. But again, keeping it below 20 grams. Another thing I had to try this week, and this might, some people are with it, some people are against it, was I actually had a refeed. So I realized towards the end of the second week, this past week, that when I'm lifting weights in particular, I am getting some sort of, almost like joint or tendon spasms, but they're very minute. Regardless, I heard the way to deal with that is every 10 to 14 days have a refeed. So basically, just this last weekend, I went down to Chicago, visited my roommate and his girlfriend. Great people. We hung out the whole day. We went down to the Chicago Zoo, Lincoln Park Zoo, and while I was there, I was eating a little bit more, like putting in a little bit of carbs here and there, just like a little bit of rice, but still maintaining, I'm not eating sugar, which is, I guess, the most important part. So no donuts, no ice cream, no nothing, no funnel cake, even though that looked very, very appetizing at the moment. I kind of just blew right past that. A little bit of rice, a little bit of bread here and there, to kind of just bring back up some of the carbohydrate levels in, not my liver this time, but inside of my muscles. And if you guys see yourself as feeling a little weird going into the third week, after 10 to 14 days or within that range, then go ahead and just have like a little bit of a refeed. You're not going to just fall out of keto completely. I'm back on it. I actually tested the day after and I was back in ketosis. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. On to the next week. I got a couple things lined up. So as of today, I actually created some cookies, and I'll have those, the picture of that in my Instagram if you guys want to go ahead and check those out, as well as the recipe is there, kind of. It just has the ingredients. Again, cookies, especially with how you're making them, it all just depends on the person. I didn't really find a recipe that I agreed with in particular, so I just kind of did it myself. It turned out pretty well. But if you want to know the ingredients, at least that's going to be in my Instagram. Something I'm going to do next week, this upcoming week as of now, is actually started it today, is intermittent fasting. So last night I ate my last meal around 8 o'clock p.m. I didn't eat today until roughly around 2 p.m., a little bit before that, but I'm thinking about doing it so that it's 8 to 2 p.m. the next day. That'll give me a good 16 hours of fasting period, which I think is a good starting time. At least that's what I've been reading online. Intermittent fasting, a lot of people are using it just to gain muscle while they're doing keto and burn extra fat in the nighttime, because it produces more and more human growth hormone. HGH is crucial to your muscle development, as well as, because I'm doing the workouts in the morning without eating, well, to some extent. So I'll give a little preface to that. So what I am eating is very little, but I am having a multivitamin gummy, as well as pre-workout and a coffee. So those are my three things. I think from what I've read online, through the various sources, that if you maintain it under 50 calories, you're still in a state of fasting. So it's good enough for me, so I can maintain my day. I can go to the gym, have a great workout, and then eat at 2 p.m. and I feel pretty good today. It was very difficult though, around noon when I'm normally eating, to not eat, but slowly it is getting better. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Week 2 is officially done. Heading on to week 3, I am feeling better. I have lost a little bit of weight. If you guys so care about that, I've lost about 7 pounds, and a lot of that has been because of the previous summer break that I had. I had about a month before I started my internship. I was eating a lot. I was at home having a great time, but because of that, I gained a lot of extra weight. So I burned a lot of that down. I know it's water weight, and I will continue to stay on this diet, even though that I know that probably weight loss is going to be something less and that's going to be happening less and less over time. But that doesn't concern me. I look forward to it. I've actually decreased one belt size, and I think I have room for another one too up in there. But yeah, so stay tuned for next week. Please, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, anything. I want to support you. I want you to, if you can, support me, and we'll kind of have this community thing going, which is really what I want to get out of this keto series, and as well as both of my channels, so both my Instagram and my YouTube. So thank you very much. Look forward to talking to you next week. Have a good week, guys. Goodbye.